I liked the vibe yesterday. I felt the anxiousness of the fan base for this year.
I will say we were in the building as well. We've been going to Ravens games for 2 decades at this point. 100% a different energy in the stadium.
I'm
it's
just
real.
telling you, I hadn't felt that in like a while. Guys, we're back at Punchline Pod, presented by Snapback Sports. We are here on Marlon Humphrey. This is Jack Sodelman. Jack, talk to us.
Week 1 is in the books, but we are always going to start the pod with Marlon's Mind. Did you remember that was coming? Of course not, but hey, that gives us the raw edition of what is on your mind right now.
Electric. One, electric. Okay, well, honestly, I'm really thinking about electric vehicles.
Okay.
Just because my charging situation. Electric cars, infrastructure, the whole nine. But secondly, now that I'm talking about electric energy, I liked the vibe yesterday in M&T Bank as a non-player. I took a lap around the stadium yesterday. Inside the stadium? Inside the stadium.
At what point during the game?
I think it was halftime.
You walked around the inside of M&T at halftime.
Yes.
Just to get the vibes.
I got a lot of looks.
No one stopped you though?
Only one lady stopped me. Everyone just goes like, is that Marlon Humphrey? Like that's how it was like the whole, like, you obviously don't think I'll be walking around, but I walked around. I mean, I was kind of, head down a little bit, didn't want to attract too much attention. But we got a nice daggum stadium. Back to electric. We lost electric. I felt the anxiousness of the fan base for this year. Okay, I felt that. And I feel like, weirdly, obviously I was not playing, so maybe too much was going on. Maybe too much was going on. I don't know. But, I feel like I hadn't felt that in a while.
I will say we were in the building as well. We've been going to Ravens games for 2 decades at this point. 100% a different energy in the stadium.
I'm just telling you, I hadn't felt that in like a while. Like it just was a little, even though it takes me back to, even though we weren't really, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it was different. There we go. So electric cars, but electric energy in M&T Bank. I enjoyed it.
Love to hear it. I was down in Alabama on Saturday, and that was electric too.
Was that electrifying?
The crowd was crazy. Ooh. And you know what my favorite part is? The new lights for the night game. They get people fired up.
Come on now.
But it was kind of hyping up the Texas bench the whole time because we were kind of beating that ass. Did you wear the Texas jersey to the game? You didn't get a tunnel fit, so I wasn't sure.
I came in a little... Actually, I didn't come in late. I came in right on time. And maybe they didn't flick me up. But I was fresh. I don't even know if they had to take a picture. There's a picture out there. I had the boots on. I was like, throwing the jersey. I said, I got to go all in. I was clean. Not gonna lie. I had the ostrich on, the feet, cowboy hat, forgot. It was a vibe.
Damn. When you don't play, they really don't show any love.
They don't rock the boy. They
posted everyone. Everyone got it.
Can't make the club in the tub, they say.
Wow.
And right now, I'm in the tub.
Well, are you going to be in the tub next week?
Shoot, man, look here. For some reason, I'm an optimistic guy. You know what I mean? I'm an optimistic guy. I thought I was going to play. For some reason, I thought, even though
You knew?
I knew. I was like, week 1. Like, that's probably not happening. I'm like, week 1. Week 1. I don't want to hear what you're talking about. So I've made a list lately of just anyone that has said anything to me negative.
Like even the doctors who are advising you.
Even the doctors.
You're like,
there's
nah.
a list. They said like, even you, how you doing? What are you talking? You trying to talk crap? That's what honestly, it's fueling me. I'm fueled. I'm gassed up. I am gassed up.
So what do we think? Week 2?
Like I said, I think I was going to play week 1. Shoot.
So it's just up to the doctors at this point? The haters, actually? It's up to the haters?
It's up to the haters.
Okay, so the haters are holding you back.
Haters are holding... I have said that exact quote many times. The haters are holding me back.
Even you're bringing a new energy this season.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm a reflection of the Ravens, baby. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Broncos country.
That's right. Well, it wouldn't be, week 1 of the NFL if we didn't talk about a couple injuries.
Oh, yeah.
What's good with that? Are we cursed? What do you think?
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Especially our boy, King Charles.
King freaking Charles. I told him we talked about him every week.
Yeah.
That one hurt. We had somebody else.
Ronnie.
Freaking Guru.
Linder.
Lindy. Milkman.
And Marcus.
Dub. Frick. Gosh. Talked to Dub today. He's in good spirits.
Yeah?
Don't know what's going on exactly. He's still trying to figure out, but good spirits.
Well, the initial report was a torn pec, which, by the way, 4 injuries, no one cut her off the field. Ravens.
Dogs. Me? Bring it. I actually walked off in her.
You walk off.
I walked off, yeah. Walked up like a man.
All right, so Marcus, initially it was reported he tore his pec. You've torn your pec. Now they're saying he had movement, which would mean he didn't tear his pec. How long would a torn pec be?
I don't know. When I put on my PhD cap, I think even if at worst he could come back this season.
Okay.
But that's my PhD cap
You're gonna be a doctor one day, so it's good. It's good to practice right now.
I really want to get a PhD. I just want Dr. Humphrey. The easiest PhD, if there's an easy one.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's got to be one that's easier than like the full medical school experience. I can't imagine you going through that.
Yeah, I really want it.
Okay, we'll get your doc. Hey, if Marcus comes back, maybe that counts as your first A.
My first diagnosis.
Your first diagnosis. What is the team's reaction when a bunch of guys go down? Like, is it just a next man up? It's the game of football? Or, do you feel for someone like JK?
Yeah, I think it's weird because obviously I wasn't playing. So I was telling people, like, after the game, like, they didn't know. It's weird because the game's going so fast and, like, some people know what happened, some people don't. So when you tell them, they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. But no, it sucks because it's the game of football. It really sucks when it's in practice. When the day when we had 2 ACLs in one day, that was super. That was just just really depressing because I don't know. It's just different. But yeah, man, next man up. Crap. It sucks to say that, but it's how the game goes.
Yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting. And it is crazy to think that you could lose so many key players in the middle of a game and like your teammates don't even know during the game because you just got to keep playing, right?
Yeah. You got to keep going. And then it's like the dude that didn't think he was going to be playing too much is now playing a lot and you got to just lock in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you said something about losing guys in practice. Now there's this great debate where the Ravens not ready because they didn't play. A lot of stars didn't play in the preseason, which I think is a touch ironic because JK got hurt in the preseason the last time, and everyone was like, why are we playing these guys in preseason? How much stock are you putting into the fact that none of the starters played in preseason, a couple left the game banged up? Should they play in the preseason?
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't think it really.
What about the offense? Because that's one where I think people are like, oh, they didn't get any real reps. They didn't play together. Do you think that has more of an effect on it? Like the first half of yesterday's game felt like a preseason tune-up or just still doesn't matter?
If you go out and play preseason, you play one series. Does that really do anything?
Right. Maybe for players like Lamar, who hadn't played in 10 months, Odell, who hadn't played in over a year. But if you're doing those joint scrimmages, if you're playing joint practice.
I think joint practices are great because you get a ton of reps against a ton of. You get put in bad situations. I think I think I've said this before. I think joint practices are much more beneficial than preseason games.
Yeah.
Also, you're not going to really no team plays a full preseason game anyway.
Right.
It's like you're really. Except the Commanders. They might play the daggone. They might play the whole game.
Hey, it worked for them. They won in week 1.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. They beat the Cardinals. I don't know the score, but
ball.
I did see that. Without Twitter, it's weird, man.
So you really don't go on Twitter at all during the season?
No, man. I did. I think I did it last year, and I did it because of just the time I spend on the daggum timeline. You sit there, you didn't daggum scroll for about 45 minutes. About just you're on your timeline. But lately, it's the you got 2 tabs.
Yeah,
on
the
that.
For You
The
page.
For You,
Yeah.
you know, I keep end up being on this For You. I feel like I'm not putting it on For You, but it's on For You.
It automatically has you on For You.
And then I daggum get into Ravens Twitter somehow. It's always wants to get me to Ravens Twitter. And then I daggum see some dude talking about which rookie would you not pick? I'm like, you're gonna pick a guy that hasn't even played over a guy that hasn't even played. How does that even make sense? And it's just.
Have you made it onto anyone else's team Twitter, or you're just mostly getting served?
At one
Ravens?
point, I was this is karma. It was a huge Commanders Twitter. Like, I don't know what was going on with it. It was like, you want to be a Commander, and I'm just like, I don't. What is this news? I don't. What's going on? So that was that. That was that. And then Giants for some reason. I don't know what it was with Giants. So huge Daniel Jones fan.
You are
Huge.
or your algorithm is.
My algorithm is a huge Daniel Jones fan.
So that was tough for you last night, huh?
Oh man, I watched a little. I didn't think when I woke up though it was gonna be 40-0.
Is the burn the tape thing a real thing?
Oh.
Like there's always conversation. Is that real?
Sometimes you play so bad, you're like, man, coach is gonna kill us.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a bad meeting. And then your coach is just like smiling. You're like, And then you're just like, that was bad, guys. But let's forget about it. Like sometimes it's like, we're not even gonna watch the whole game. We're gonna just fix this. We're gonna watch these plays that need to get fixed, and then we're just gonna literally move on. Because if that, you never want to lose twice. Lose one twice. Let one game beat you twice.
Right. What's the worst loss of your career that you can remember?
Just completely getting just
Clapped.
Might have been the London game. I mean, we've gotten beat pretty bad before, though. I mean, I've had a couple. But London was like, we were just moving in slow motion. That's back when I wasn't playing much. But Jimmy, when he got tired, he would just be like, yo, like, go. Yeah, come in. So I played all right. It was like the 4th quarter. Jimmy's like, hey, man, you can get in. As we're getting killed. And I go, I didn't lose. You guys lost. You go back out there. So I'm like, dude, at this point, the game is like, no, you're not even tired. Like, go. I'm not going out there. Because now it's like down by 3 scores. And that was like weird because like, it was like Blake Bortles 1 year. He may have 1 or 2 years of good football.
Yeah.
And you just didn't think the Jags. And we were in slow motion.
They're different in London. They're different in London.
Hey, they become an undefeated team in London. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, no, we don't play them in London.
No, play the Titans
All right,
to become world champions.
world champs.
Wait, tell the story about why everyone was slow in London. Like you go over there when? Normally on Tuesday, Wednesday, or
Our plan sounded really good, and honestly, I felt great on game. All right, so we get over there. We practiced on Thursday, 2:00, whatever. Get on a flight at like 8. Fly to 8 p.m. Fly to London. Land at like 9 a.m.
Yep.
The flight was maybe 6 or 7 hours, so that was your sleep on the plane. Everyone's kind of tired. They're like, don't go to sleep. We got practice in an hour. I'm like, freak. Quick turnaround. Go practice Friday. You try to get your clock right. Then the next day, Saturday, walkthrough day, game on Sunday. At this point, I was a young rookie. Very disconnected from the team. I found out later that guys were like sleeping on the way to the game. If you're sleeping on the way to a game, the game is in around 3 hours. It's probably not good. So we were just a little slow to get moving. It was my first time breaking curfew.
Yeah?
Yeah, that Friday night.
What'd you do? What'd you do in London?
I would have never done that by myself, first off. But I was with some vets. I was like, I should be okay. You know, they were like, can I come hang with y'all? And they're like, I'm like, guys, it's like They're like, "Oh, we all right." I'm like, "Okay." Like I'm with CJ. Like I'm with Z. I'm like, I should be good, right? I was good. I mean, not really, but I
You didn't get caught?
Oh, we got caught.
Oh, you did?
I feel like they were, I don't know. I got more in trouble, I feel like, than those guys because obviously they've been here, done that. Or been around. Whatever. Anyway, we get killed. There was like a players meeting before the game. All this stuff, I had no idea what was going on. I just was getting ready for a game.
Wait, you weren't invited to the players meeting?
I was invited to a players meeting. I wasn't invited to anything. You know, Trump had just called us B words on TV. Some guys were upset about that, taking the knee. There was a discussion about that. Like all these things, I was not a part of any of it. I had no idea any of this was going on. We lose, get killed, getting on the plane. It's me and all the young guys in the back. We're all sleeping, sad and crap. I'm like, dang, I can't go to sleep. Let me walk around the plane. I decided to go to first class. Just 'cause I'm walking around. I'm like, dang, man, like this plane is empty. Like, no one cared. I mean, we're all down. Go up there, they're turned. They're shooting dice. I'm like, wait, why aren't they sad? And that's when I realized the NFL, you really got to be sad for a little bit, be a little down, but you cannot continue to be sad. And I was just like, I'm gonna just stay up here. Like this is kind of a vibe up here. And that was the, like, you know, I'm used coming from Bama. We lose one game, season's over.
Yeah.
That was an NFL moment for me. I was just like, all right, you can only be sad for so long. And your adrenaline's already going. It's going to be hard to go to sleep anyway. So might as well shoot some dice, hang out, vibe, you talk about it. But sometimes when you lose, you become the closest to your teammates, though. That's a weird thing, too. Losing games sometimes makes you a really, really close team. That's like those plane ride. It's better to lose on an away game. I kind of just made that up, but I think it is. Every time we've lost, somebody comes over the shoulder with the iPad. Bro, see, look, man. Bro, we got to, yeah, bro. Like, Marcus Peters was really good at that. He was really good at that. Bro, we going to be good, bro. Don't even trip. I'm like, all right, Marcus. So Marcus Peters is really good at that. But, yeah, London, man. But this year we're going on Tuesday, on a Monday. We're going early, one of those days. And,
are you taking the Rooks out after curfew?
I am not taking the Rooks out. No, we'll have our day, probably early, so you can get the London itch out of you. You know, people be like, yo, London. Get the London itch out of you, and be good to roll. I'm
excited to hear about this year's London trip.
We will.
Energy. Odell Beckham. He's back for the Ravens. He hit Ray's dance coming out of the tunnel. Did you peep that?
I didn't know that till after the fact. I actually missed. I hit a little quick sauna session, so I did miss the intros.
You saunaed like what, 15 minutes before the game then?
After Rowe had everybody fired up before the game. Fired up. I was like, let me get a quick sweat in. Got a quick sweat in, and then almost missed the freaking start of the game. I was sweating too long.
So Odell hits the squirrel. Then Lamar comes out. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What did Lamar hit?
Lamar just did the towel.
Oh, okay.
But people were excited. You know, you could see the excitement. Like,
dang, so I missed probably the most energetic part.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then the fans
still felt the energy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Must have really impressed.
Energy's contagious.
Were you out there when Odell caught his first pass?
Was that? Yes. I don't know if
by the Houston sideline.
I don't think I saw the celly, though. But I was out there. He caught it in the first half, right?
No, I think it was the second half. Yeah.
That was his first? Oh.
He drew a lot of PIs.
He did draw a lot. Okay, actually, I did miss that. That was when I was.
Oh, you're doing your lap.
I did miss that, actually.
Okay, did you see when he caught his second pass?
Which
Deep
one
by the Ravens sideline into the red zone.
Inside release?
He was inside.
Fade?
The fade.
Yes.
So,
see that.
So the crowd's going crazy.
Started chanting OBJ.
Chant his name.
I'm like, guys, they're not gonna. It's gonna be hard to throw to. Like, I feel like Monk is like, screw it, yo, just throw it, Odell. And it was like a loss.
They did. Wait, have you ever seen a veteran player get so excited? He got a penalty. He was so excited that he lined up incorrectly. He got flagged on that play.
He did.
He was covering up the tight end.
I do remember that. Fans, if you start chanting OBJ's name, you got to think about this. As a corner and as a safety protecting me, they're like, okay, let's just not let this guy. Like, I understand. Do it after the touchdown, though, because that's going to be like the worst thing in film. Yeah. You get in there, coach like, they're over chanting his name. You didn't think to go over there? You didn't think to cover your guy? So, that was, hey, the Ravens love you, Odell, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
What did he say to you before the game?
He was hyped up, man. He came to his A. Because, I was obviously not playing. He said, bro, watch me today. Just watch me. I might be too I might be too geeked up. I was like, crap. I might seriously need to call this guy. It's been a while since he's played. So he's like, he's just gassed up, man. He was geeked up, super excited. So it's good. Got to stop holding him. Got to get him some more targets. But OBJ has officially started. And the fans are loving it.
Our opponent this week, Joe
freaking Burr.
He struggled in week 1, but he said everyone needs to stay calm. It's just 1 week. They've bounced back from this before. How much stock do you put into week 1?
Oh, a lot. I mean, shoot, first game. But the good thing is you got to figure out what the crap needs to be done. Now, Joe Burr, that did surprise me when I looked up and seen the score on the Jumbotron yesterday. But I haven't watched the film yet, so I'm actually curious to see what.
So you're a film watcher. You're not a overreaction guy, because most of sports media, they see 3 points. They're paying him $100 million a point. They're freaking
$100 million a point.
They're freaking out in Cincinnati. Now the weather wasn't good.
Oh, was it raining?
Yeah, it was nasty.
So they had a little drizzle everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, the last thing I'm gonna do is think Joe Burrow ain't got it. He don't got it no more. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then Jamar's, flirting with 200. You know what I mean? It's like, no. So, I mean, shoot, you watch this film, you figure out, they still got guys. And their defense is actually pretty solid too. So, it's a good matchup on both sides. But no, definitely can't overreact. But I definitely am curious to see what was the problem there.
Yeah. Well, the one unelectric moment in the Ravens stadium was I kind of heard some boos later in the game.
I might have. Maybe it was a lot of people coughing at the same time.
I think there were expectations, right? They're so high, new offense, all this. But look, they won the game by 16 points, didn't allow a touchdown. Yes, the offense didn't look great. I was defending the Ravens offense, and you tell me if this is true or not. Felt good that we were going to win that game for a majority of the game, right? You got a divisional opponent. Maybe you don't want to show everything. Is that real? Like, do you think Monken saves stuff? Save some of the... Is it more you save like a trick play, or do you think you actually save some of the concepts they've been working on?
No, honestly, I got no freaking idea.
Do you save stuff on defense? Like, would Mike not call a blitz package or anything because you're playing the Bengals next week and that they're going to watch that on film?
I don't... Sometimes you do save I'm trying to think if we've ever saved it. I know in preseason for sure, and joint practice, but I don't know if we've ever really...
So that's something that they'll do. They'll play a defense to make you think that's what they're going to do next week, and then it's not actually what's going to happen?
Yeah. So, I do know, it depends on your identity, I guess, as a team. For offense coordinators, if you feel like you can get by, I feel like offense coordinators do this. I feel like they think they can get by with, but I feel like it's more of a as season goes on type thing. But when you play a team early, there's something you can save specifically for this team. So yes, I would say yes and no. Did we do that? I got no idea. We're just out here trying to daggone win. Right? Hey, words to Mike McDonald. They ain't a special call.
The Lions beat the Chiefs. Maybe the Chiefs were saving something. You were surprised by that.
I was surprised to wake up and see the Lions beat the Chiefs, but the Lions are a little scrappy team now. Dan Campbell got them boys over there biting kneecaps and working. So that was a little bit surprising. Mahomes I didn't watch that game either. Honestly, I'd be kind of going to bed.
Yeah.
So I'm starting a new thing when I, put the phone down an hour before I go to bed.
That's smart. So you're off your phone before bed and you're not scrolling Twitter. So do you know what happened in the Lions-Chiefs game or you just don't even know?
I wake up. That's what I'm saying. It's always like today I woke up. Whoa, 40-0.
Yeah.
Crap. I mean, I've seen a little bit, but golly, I didn't think it was going to take that turn. That is a turn. That's an aggressive turn right there, man. Come on, that's aggressive.
So you woke up Friday morning, and are you checking the box score of the game? Like, what is your...
That's what I'm saying. I don't even get to see the clips anymore because I don't have Twitter.
That's what I mean.
All the clips are on Twitter.
Because I'm going to fill you in on what happened.
Which game?
With the Lions and the Chiefs.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Because I need to know. So,
I did see a drop pick, though.
Yes.
That was from Instagram, Alabama football.
Brian Branch. Yeah, he had the pick.
Brian Branch.
Yeah, he had a pick 6. Yeah. So he picked it off because Kadarius Toney dropped the ball. And Toney had like 3 or 4 drops in the game. Deactivated his Twitter account after the game.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
See, you can't let socials get to you.
And he's talked like shit to people in the past on Twitter.
You can't let the socials get to you, man. But the thing is, you can be on Twitter and not see anything negative about yourself.
Really?
So, you got to think about it. My mentions, I only see the people that I follow. My thing is, I don't want to see the bad is fine with me. I can see that all day. I don't want to see the good. Because once you start, saying, oh, man, I'm him. Then you just, the body blows just come. It just, humble. It's time to get humble. So I don't really want to see the good. I'm cool with seeing the bad. I hate yous. F you. When I played Odell the first time, I felt like I had literally went against a whole army. The people that and that was, I said that you can, but these people were determined.
Yeah.
Whoo, there was a lot there.
The Odell Hive rides you harder than Pickensburg?
Odell Hive was way worse than Pickensburg. Step your game up, buddy. Because that Odell Hive was insane. It was insane.
Is that the most you've ever seen on social? The Odell Hive?
100%. For me personally?
Yeah.
100%. I knew the guy was a star. And we got cooked in the game.
Really?
Yeah. When I guarded Odell and I had a pretty good game against him, we got cooked that game.
You good?
I got 2 socks on. It's really getting hot. But yeah, it's like crap. But no, Twitter's easy. You just stay on your timeline. No one that you follow should be talking crap.
That's true.
No one that but these young guys, they a lot of times they do the Marlon Humphrey sucks. Then you Google search that. Obviously, you're going to see a lot of Marlon Humphrey sucks if you're,
if you're looking for it.
If you're looking for it, yeah. So,
do you ever do that to motivate yourself?
I might have done that once or twice before. Not really to motivate myself. Maybe I've definitely typed in my name before.
So you've searched your own name on Twitter just to see what the people are saying.
Sometimes I searched my name to see if my injury leaked and it was already out. So I was like, dang, that got out really fast actually.
The rookie quarterback struggled. They went 0-3. We faced one of them. CJ, I actually thought he looked pretty good. Anthony Richardson looked really, really good though. But I want to show you something, and I'm curious what you think. There's a chart of Richardson's attempts. What stands out to you there?
Hey, those are right a ton, huh?
Yeah.
He's a righty. he's a big righty. Some coaches teach their quarterback, to read one side. I guess he only read one side. Literally. Wow. He liked him touchdown to the left. That's all that matters. All right, Anthony Richardson. That pick surprised me from Florida. Obviously, I don't know quarterback talent, but Florida kind of stunk last year. What did they?
They weren't great.
But it's not all in the quarterback, I guess. But
so you were surprised because he had the greatest combine in NFL history.
Yeah. No, he is a freak, though.
Yeah.
Now, that will make you change your mind.
Yeah.
If you plan on what you plan on doing with him. I did hear about that. He's rookie quarterback's 0-3, man. CJ Stroud actually had a drive or two.
Yeah.
Looked promising. And obviously didn't watch Bryce. It's tough to be a rookie, man. I thought we were still in the era of grooming those QBs, but they put them out there in the gate first. Just go. No training wheels. Straight bicycle. So, good luck.
Yeah, it looks tough out there. But, I mean, he played pretty well. But do you think there's something that next week they're just going to be like, make him go left, make him go left?
I don't even know if he might not even known he was doing that, honestly. The game goes fast, you get going. I mean, I guess if it's working, you said he looked good. If it's working, throw right. Don't even. Now, whoever's on the left had to feel some type. Like if they don't, I don't know how they were.
Oh, well, the touchdown to the left was a screen to Pittman. He took 40 yards.
Oh, we took that.
Yeah.
Pittman,
yeah, look,
nice.
It was behind the line of scrimmage.
So that doesn't really.
He had 2 completions outside the left hash, 1 that crossed the line of scrimmage.
I don't really know how much weight to put into that. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. I'd have to ask Lamar. Hey, Lamar, talk to me. If you were like, yo, I threw all right, is that really a bad thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm actually gonna ask Monk. We gotta not talk that much relationship, but we're boys. We're boys. And I had the mic yesterday.
Wait, you had the offensive mic?
Yes.
Why?
I love it. See, defense is cool, but offense is so like I had the mic at one point, and Zay, like, I obviously don't know the offense plays, but I heard Z whip, and I was like, oh my gosh, like so to guard Zay is hard. Obviously, he's very small. It's like you're playing tag with like a 3-year-old. That's awesome, really fast. Like that was really easy. He's lower to the ground. Z whip, it was like out of a stack. I was like, this is about to be a first down. And just to see that was like poetry in motion to just see the DB. Then he went over, broke the tackle, first down. I was just like, wow, that was beautiful. So I enjoyed having the mic.
Wait, I don't know play calling. Are you 100% positive that Z whip was a play call for him? Like Z as in Zay?
No, it was this long freaking call.
Yeah.
Whoever's at the Z position, Z whip.
Z position. Okay.
Yeah,
It has nothing to do with his name.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right. I just
Like
wanted
this
to.
long call, and I'm like, it's basically another language down here, Z whip. I'm like, this is going to him. Lamar, bink. So yeah, that's what I said to Monk after the game. I was like, hey man, I got a little feel for your play call today. Because you can.
Yeah, you got to give him a grade on how he did after the game.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, sometimes I would go up to the guys and be like, to the guys writing the plays, be like, yo, what are we running right here? I heard the call, but what are we running? And I just think it's cool how they could tell you and then you see it and then.
But you had no interest in watching the defense. Because I
was watching the defense. No, I had it on offense and defense.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I don't be.
You can flip it?
Yes. No. Yes, you can.
No.
OS
Caught in a lie.
D scan. OS/D scan.
And it does both?
Or you can do offense or you can just do defense, but I like to do both. And then I like to go up to the guys and say, yo, what is this play call? The play calls I told him, I said, man, the run plays are long. And he said something about some look, about something. Because the run plays be like, yo, FC scatter. I'm like,
do you think you could repeat
this has got to be a pass.
A full play call right now? Because Tua tested his press team.
Our crap be long, pause. Sounded weird. No, I couldn't actually, even though I heard a lot of plays yesterday.
What's a defensive play call sound like? Half as long?
Ours is easy. It's like
give me the
one rat is man coverage.
One rat.
Yep.
And you're just like, I gotta guard that guy.
That's it.
But what about if you're on the goal line? Like you don't have switches or that's just communication. There's no actual.
I mean, the red zone 1 yard line is like one word calls. Just like literally.
Defense.
Guys, defense. Yeah, there's
Give me the play call on Roquon sack.
Freak, what was that play call? All I know is Roquon at halftime, he's like, someone's like, man, Stroud slippery. He's like, he ain't slippery, just tackle him. And then we get out there in the third quarter, he just sacks the guy. I'm like, I guess he's a man of his word. I don't know what. Now, I will say, the problem with defense, why I missed so many calls yesterday, because the other defensive guys were asking me that were on the P squad. They were like, what's the call? I was like, I missed it. Because I'm watching too hard. Yeah. Offense, I'm not knowing what's going on, so I'm listening more for the call. But defense, I'm looking too hard at too much stuff, and I missed I'm not gonna lie, I missed a lot of the calls. Probably missed 70%.
You didn't have defense on.
Yes, I did. I just had to keep asking other people who had headset, who were writing down. Two people write down the plays. One person on offense, one person on defense. Honestly, you look at a lot of different crap when you're not playing. I'll say that.
How did your replacement do yesterday? And are you rooting for him? Or are you nervous you might lose your spot?
What do you mean replacement?
Well, you didn't play, so someone replaced you, no?
Oh, man, we good. We good out there, CB. Who was that? Darby, B. Steve, Ardarius. Safety's out. No, I was going to play safety. We was, I think we had, I don't know how many passing yards, maybe
220 or something like that.
It was 220?
Yeah.
It was 220?
I think they threw
for 242.
242.
That's kind of a lie. It didn't seem like that, no?
They were down the whole game,
44 times.
Yeah, 44 times.
Yeah. Man, we straight. Obviously, Marcus, we'll have to figure that out. Yeah, man. I think
because a former NFL quarterback, and you mentioned this in the preseason, talking about Lamar. He said that if he was a backup, right? And he said, I wish I had known I shouldn't play that well in practice. I should just become closer with the starter. Because, and maybe this is just for the quarterback, but he made it seem like if you put pressure on the starting quarterback, then the quarterback gets uncomfortable. Then the quarterback maybe says something to the GM, the coach, something like that. So I wasn't sure if you were like, damn, Darby's strapped up. I'm nervous about my job.
I'm not a quarterback, so I don't have that power. Did I say that on the show?
Yeah. Well, no, you just said that it's
true.
They like to make the quarterbacks comfortable.
Dude, it's freaking true. The best thing you could do if you're a backup quarterback is be okay. Never cross the line of I want to be elite. That's if you want to, just stay in the league for a while. If you want to really ball, obviously, put your best foot out there.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start, putting pressure on that quarterback, they put you into a different category. And, look at Chase Daniel. Gosh, that guy's been getting checks for a while. Cool guy. Play some golf with him in Bahamas. I don't think he's trying to. He can come in and win a game for you now. But no one's thinking I want Chase Daniel to be one starter. And that's no disrespect. That's just,
They got Pat. They've had Pat when he was there.
So it's you put that pressure on the starter. It doesn't always end well. Or then they might be like, go out there and start. And you're like, whoa. I didn't want, so.
Yeah, like Jameis.
See, he's a leader, though. Bad ball.
Yeah.
Well, no, but he wants to be a starter, obviously.
Right.
He's some people would probably be scared to put Jameis because he's kind of leads, and he'll lead no matter where he's at. So, Cam Newton, very strong voice. He had to come out and say, I'll be a backup. But then he put out a list of who. That was a bold move. I don't know if that was kind of did a negative on but whatever. So
he was like, I'll be a backup. But just to be clear, I'm better than all these dudes in the league.
Yeah. So it's a clash for sure.
Okay. So feeling good going into week 2.
We got to Bills, Jets.
Oh, Monday night. I thought you were talking about who the Ravens were playing.
Oh,
I was nervous.
No. Bills, Jets. Feeling good, man. Hey, man, I was excited by the Ravens defense. Juice. Gosh, I want to play with the Ravens defense. That's how I felt. I want to play with the Ravens defense. So,
yeah, shout out to Rowe.
We had trash talking Rowe yesterday. When the head started bobbing, yeah, I'm him. I'm like, oh, yeah. Ooh.
He kept looking at the sideline, shrugging. Was that him saying, this is almost too easy type of deal? He did that, 3 or 4 times.
Turns out Rowe is a dangerous man. And it doesn't come out every game. It's don't poke the bear. But once the bear gets poked, it's like he's on.
Could someone on his team poke him? Could you ever say, bro, you keep missing tackles and get him going? Or it only comes from the other team?
I think it only comes from the other team. Like if Roe ever, but sometimes, it's like, it can be premeditated. It can be premeditated. Like, I got something for him. You hear that? It's like, okay, he's going to be on that. He's going to, sometimes it just starts in the game. Like, it's like, it's, dude, because like, you've seen it. I mean, I've seen ballers who don't talk, guys who get going, guys who just, some guys that just start talking every single game.
What are you?
I be talking crazy, boy. I'll be talking crazy to anybody.
What's the craziest? I can't imagine you saying anything too crazy.
Trash talking?
That's what I'm saying. That's when I know I'm going too far. Because I don't cuss. So like, sometimes I like, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I literally like, I'm dead serious, like on the field. I'll literally be just going,
Who's the craziest you've talked to?
I talk a lot of crap for others sometimes. I will say that. I do talk a lot of crap for
Protect your
others.
teammates or?
No, like just, because like some guys, sometimes people just do stuff and just, but don't say nothing. Mm-hmm. I'll come, what I'm saying, help out. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't want nobody talking trash for me because I don't want that dude mad at me for something I didn't say. If I say it, that's okay. But anyway, I was pretty teed up last year against the Panthers.
Really?
For some weird reason. I don't know what happened. What started that? I don't know what I said. That's what I'm saying. You don't be knowing what be said sometimes. You just kind of just be out of there. Just out of there. But I will say this, the one that hurts, which has never been said to me, but I think it got said to, who did it get? I think I said to Gino, or someone with like a well-known vet that's like a baller says to like, I don't even know who you are. That cuts deep. I think someone said that to someone on my team. It might have been Gino.
You said it to Gino?
No. Someone else said it to Gino. Like, I just know that one hurts because he was hurt by that one. Like, that one kind of hurts a little bit because, like, the reality, it's crazy because you're in the league and you don't know everybody.
Yeah.
And I said that to somebody one time.
You don't even know your teammates.
I said that to somebody one time. Okay, I know teammates when you just, look, when I came in, freaking Sis, well, you gotta earn. I don't need to know your name. Make some plays and I'll know your name. Mm-hmm. Make some plays and I'll know your name.
Wait, you said it to someone on the other team? You used that?
Yes.
I don't even know who you are.
That's why I forget.
Do you know who it is now?
No, I don't even remember. I just know I said that before.
Was it the Panthers game?
I don't remember. I don't know what year it was. I just know it got there. It went there. It ended up going there.
You had a pick and a fumble recovery that Panthers game. That's probably why you were hyped up.
It was number 12 though. I didn't know that.
Number 12. All right. We'll go look.
We didn't. I don't know. I didn't say that to him. I don't think. I can't remember.
No, but that's who you were trash talking with.
Yeah, that game.
Number 12 on the Panthers last
was
season.
The Saints. Not Olave though.
You don't like the NFC South, huh? That's.
Well, that dude was grabbing on me and crap. I'm like, bro, stop. Like, what are you doing? Gosh.
Maybe fired up Marlon is what we need.
One time I got to, so I ain't gonna say her. Now they're kind of coming back, and I'm remembering some stuff.
Give us all the trash talking stories.
Shi Smith. He was number 12 on the Panthers.
I don't know what we were even talking about.
You were not getting along though.
We were not getting along.
Okay.
I've never had extended beef. Like some dudes be having real life extended beef. Like being on the team with Marcus, I feel like he's had some extended beef. I loved it. But I was like, crap, man, this seems a little personal. Like, is this going to end? Like, are you guys straight? Peanut, when he used to play Peanut Owasu, Patrick Owasu, whatever. I'm not even going to get into that.
He just had like off the field beef.
He was that beef, like, I'm going to catch in the off season, like that type beef. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? So there's a lot. There's a lot. Rose is more like, I'm here. It ain't nothing personal. It's just like
he literally hit like an MJ shrug.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
There's levels to it.
All right, we're closing it out with some trash talk. The Alabama Crimson Tide got exposed on Saturday night. I told you we were gonna win. I told everyone we were gonna win that game. And honestly, the fact that we only won by 10 was kind of embarrassing because we beat the living piss out of Alabama. First time, 233 games for Nick Saban. His team got outplayed, average field position, more penalties, more sacks, more turnovers, and obviously lost the game by double digits. And your reaction was that Alabama sucks and Texas isn't that good. That's just not accurate.
The Texas Longhorns are not a good football team. That's what I got from that game. Okay? They're going to lose about 2. They're probably going to lose 3 more games this year. The Alabama Crimson Tide is horrible. I mean, I thought, did we get a sack?
No.
Did we get 0 sacks? I mean, look, I said Milrose. I'll say this. He didn't play great.
No.
But he did not play like horrible that you couldn't have won the game.
Did he throw
a pick 6?
2 picks. One that got returned to the 5. We scored the next play.
I'll say this.
Costly turnovers.
All right, look. Roquon was like, what's up? Let's make a bet. I was like, I'm not confident in the quarterback. It's like, guys, look. You see this guy here? There will be no more Alabama bias. Because what I saw, he doesn't even deserve it. That's his name now. Just Humph.
Gotta be better. If you want to be a college football analyst, you can't let the Tide get in front of your eyes. It was right there.
Okay. First off, Texas is not good.
What makes you say that?
Texas is not good.
The defense is real. Quinn Ewers was real. What isn't good? The O-line allowed 0 sacks. The D-line got after Milrow.
Y'all are so average. Look, I can't. Alabama is.
What part of the team?
Guys,
what part of the team?
As bad as this is, like, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this right now. I don't want to say this right now. I don't think Alabama is. I believe in Saban, but I don't know if we can get it done. The defense is. I mean, guys were running free from just man coverage. Like, it's not like, they had this crazy. Not one of those. 2 guys jumped the flat. You know what we call that? When you're in zone and you jump what's in front of you? We call that Big Cheryl.
Big what?
Big Cheryl.
Big Cheryl?
We call that Big Cheryl.
Why?
When you're in zone coverage and they throw out, Big Cheryl right there. Look, all the good girls in the back of the club. You jumping out front. You jumping Big Cheryl. A little 5-star in the back. Little princess, little models in the back. Slim Thick is in the back. You jumping Big Cheryl in the front. 2 guys jump Big Cheryl. Dude wide open running, scotch free. I'm like, goodness. I mean, it was the secondary defense. Texas is so average. Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, put it on record, because you're still using your bias to now put down Texas's performance.
Texas is not a good football team.
They are a good football team.
Alabama is very mid-sauce. I thought we'd be able to run the ball a lot better. I stopped watching. I had seen enough. I don't think Bama. I don't know how we can be competitive this year. I'm just gonna be completely honest.
Yeah, I had Bama fans saying, a good game. Also, the Bama fans are so funny. All you guys have won for decades now. And after the game, they're like, good game. You guys played a good game. We'll see you in the playoff. I'm like, I want to see y'all in the playoff, because that Bama team is not. It ain't your mama's Bama team.
It ain't. Look, listen here, man. Look, I hate to say this. And I don't want to say this, but I'm a realistic guy. You can't win forever. I don't want to say Bama's just about to hit the fan, but every great team has that hit the wall, rammer, jammer, slammer. Mm-hmm. It might be.
People are saying Texas ended the dynasty. Mid-Texas team, according to you.
Mid-sauce.
It's a playoff.
Nothing was more mid. Hey.
It's a playoff team.
That is disgusting. Actually, the way college football's looking, I don't know who's good.
They're a playoff.
USC is legit, looks like. Freaking LSU, who I thought was going to be good, looking like mid. FSU's looking all right. But let's talk about Analyst Humph other predictions.
Yeah, we'll give you love. You said Miami would beat A&M, and you said Colorado would struggle early and then roll Nebraska.
Come on, bro. Like, come on. This is what I do. So, I mean, that was a serious game of mid-off with Texas A&M Miami, but I said, man, was going to win that thing. Texas A&M, the SEC is weird this year, man.
Is the SEC always this easy? Like,
I'm not going to lie. This year, the SEC,
and
it might not be our year. It might not be our year.
that's why you called in reinforcements. Texas on the way. Texas chanting after the game.
Texas is going to win at least probably, what? They're going to for sure lose 2 games this year.
No, they're not.
100%.
Colorado rolled Nebraska at the end. I need to know, how far can just vibes carry a team?
Vibes can take you places that talent never will. No, vibes, I don't know. They are just vibing right now. They actually are just vibing right now. But I actually think
Shadur is nice.
I think Shadur he surprised me. He surprised me again. He surprised me again. Travis, look, Colorado's going to get to a bowl game this year for sure. For sure. They got USC in that conference?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Utah, Oregon.
The problem is, I personally still don't think they can tackle. Now, I did not watch much of the Nebraska game, but like guys were getting ran over and continue to like. It's one thing when you get ran like, yeah. If I get ran over and make the tackle, I don't care. I made the tackle. But when you get ran over like boom on your back and the dude's still running, that's bad.
Yeah,
that's like okay, like this guy like form tackle, did everything right, just literally cannot tackle. It's like one thing if you miss tackle. When you get ran over that, you just literally cannot tackle. So I think their defense might be suspect, but I feel like their offense is their line good. They got him in protecting.
I don't know.
Shadur, pretty good.
Do you think you could go out and catch some passes like Travis Hunter, or that's like alien behavior from him?
I don't know if he's a better corner or wide receiver. The dude's legit. I will say that. That young man, he has a bright future.
Do you think he'll be able to play both in the NFL or no?
I just don't know if it really makes sense because you're not going to be. I mean, I know he's young right now, but you can't be playing 100 snaps a game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard to do. Very hard to do.
It kind of goes back to your thesis. Can he get double paid if he plays both? Then it's like a 70-game season. You get paid, and then
That's true.
He is literally going to.
Because Shohei Ohtani, who pitches and hits in the MLB, he's going to get $500 million this summer.
Travis Hunter does play both. And if we implement my 70-game season,
he'd be playing 7,000 snaps.
There will be 33 NFL teams, and he will own one because he will have the entire cap to himself. I mean, his contract will be insane. So we'll see, but they're looking like I'm a fan. Colorado, I'm a fan.
If you were a 5-star recruit, would they be intriguing to you?
No.
Really? Why not?
Well, honestly, I would go somewhere. Like when I went to Bama, it was like, okay, let's look at the odds here. Corners, been going first round at Bama. Championship at Bama. The odds are in my favor if you go there, do what you're supposed to do, get on the field, that you go hot places. Mm-hmm. Colorado is very flashy right now. Obviously, Deion Sanders, one of the best corners to ever play the game. But there's not years of success.
Yeah, it's been 2 games.
But it looks like they're having vibes. Vibes are immaculate in Colorado.
Their sideline is like what you talked about for the national championship. Like, did you see they brought Wu-Tang Clan out? They had NBA guys out there.
Hey,
like,
that's what I'm saying. They're like
Shannon Sharp.
They're like the new USC with Pete Carroll. He was bringing everybody out. They're vibing. So,
and even as a corner specifically, to be coached by Deion,
that would be fire.
Yeah,
I would for sure want to take a visit. And then my dad would probably veto if I decided I wanted to. Yeah, for sure. You're not going. I'm like, okay. Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. We need some more predictions from you. South Carolina, your boy, Spencer Rattler, goes to the Dogs, Georgia. Bulldogs. Any chance Georgia gets upset?
Analyst Humph here. I like South Carolina to come in there and them Georgia Bulldogs and put up touchdowns. probably about 2 or 3, and Georgia probably whips them by about 2 scores. But there's a chance.
Okay.
No, there's not. Sorry. Yeah, I like Spencer, but Spencer's a late bloomer later in the season. I thought he was an early bloomer this year, but he's not. He's showing me he's not. South Carolina doesn't have a chance against Georgia, but yeah.
They'll score. They'll score.
They will put up points. Georgia wins the game easily.
I really hope they don't get shut out. But hey, your predictions have been good so far. Number 8, Washington. Bo Penix goes on the road to Michigan State. New coach.
Yeah, no shot. Michigan State gets killed. I mean, too much scandal going on. College kids can't focus. Let's be real.
Is that true?
New coach, you're probably thinking about the portal. Might be in the portal right now. Washington over Michigan State.
Last game, Tennessee, number 11, at Florida in the Swamp.
I like a Florida upset. Florida started off bad in the first game. Second game, I don't even know what they did. Florida surprises Tennessee. My guy, Billy Napier. Wait, they're in the Swamp? Mm-hmm. The Swamp swamps Tennessee, and it gets rowdy in there. Go Gators.
Was that a rowdy place to play?
Never played there. I don't know why I just said that.
You didn't play there?
Never played there? No, I don't know why I just said that like I knew. I'm a con artist. Yeah, but it appears that it gets rowdy.
All right.
That's all the games?
Well, that's what I'm giving. It's still early in the season. Non-conference. It's like the last week of non-conference.
So there's no good matchups?
That's it.
God, there's been mid-sauce all freaking year.
I mean, the game of the year was on Saturday night. It was just mid for you.
There's no other goodies?
No, that's it.
There's no conference. Okay.
Well, that's another episode of Punchline Pod with Marlon Humphrey. Until next time, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button.
Punchline. Woo!
We'll see you next week. Much love.